Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Texas. EA Sports presents 12 Rounds of Boxing.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
Way to block there. Whitaker's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Wow, what an uppercut. Combination to the head. Good 1-2 by Pernell Whitaker. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Keep that head moving, baby.
Not able to land the uppercut.
You just can't move around. You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Whitaker's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Good work.
Able to dismiss it. Money's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Halfway through round number 2. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Not able to land the headshot. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. He just missed that shot up top. Last 10 seconds. And now they're trading blows. Mayweather's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top. you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, man.
He missed with that headshot. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on, now.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Money's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Pernell Whitaker's able to land a good, solid left hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Well-placed jab straight.
Good job, boy.
And this round comes to an end.
Man, get away from his champ. Come on now, this is it. You gotta make the fight right now. I want you to bang the head and then to the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs.
Mayweather's pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. Money's in bad shape. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it, because I don't know what else could help him right now.
We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well, but basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Hey, comes right back at him with a left hand. Money's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Mayweather's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move.
Well timed by Money. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Whitaker's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And clicks of the talk. Money's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away.
Come up!
Mayweather showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Whitaker's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Don't stay in one spot.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Money. Money's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Nice work with the overhand right. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Whitaker's punch didn't come close.
Patience is doing good.
Each man able to land an uppercut.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
Pernell Whitaker with a big uppercut. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Mayweather's reputation is that of a guy who likes to punish an opponent. Well, then he's got a smile on his face tonight, because all night long, that's all he's done.
I don't know too many guys who don't like to punish their opponents. Show me one that doesn't, especially when his opponent has been so agreeable.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Money's out there for another round in a fight that he's been in complete control of so far.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now. Move your head. I need to see some head movement, more head movement.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Whitaker's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Nice jabs there by Pernell Whitaker. comes right back with some offense of his own. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. At the halfway point of round 7.
Keep moving, baby. Move.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker.
Focus.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Let's see some more head movement, champ. Come on.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Three minutes gone by in this round.
You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay busy out there. You are losing this fight because you're not throwing any punches out there.
You don't need that.
You okay?
Start of round number 8 right here. Teddy, this is very much a one-sided fight.
Maybe the opponent's best chance is to go back to history. LaMotta and Dotil. LaMotta was so far behind going into the last round that he had no shot except by a knockout. And what he did was he played possum a little bit, took his legs a little bit, went back towards the rope, and he got Dotil to come in, get a little careless, bang, he pulled it out.
Whitaker's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Oh, what an uppercut from Whitaker. Seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep moving.
Mayweather's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Money's punch is far off the target. Mayweather's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Money's doing really well on the outside. Pernell Whitaker's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Well, that's yet another round that he won. And Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rest in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Fires right back at him.
You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move. Come on, kid, focus now. I need you to focus.
90 seconds into the 9th round.
Relax. Come on now, relax.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Whitaker's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing them from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch just a little too soon, and his opponent is warm.
Mayweather's able to avoid that punch. Back and forth exchange. Now hugging on the inside. Just hugging there.
Come on. You got these what? Up and down, side to side.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Oh, and they decide to trade there.
That's okay.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Mayweather's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
A little head hunting with the right.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Money's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Move those feet, baby. Let's see it.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Not focusing. You need to keep that head moving.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's gassed. You just look at him. His opponent can see it clear as day. He doesn't have much left.
No, he's got to go back to his childhood. What I mean by that is he got to play a game of improv. You know, charades, where you make believe that you're something. He's got to make believe that he's a piece of Velcro. And he's got to jump all over his opponent and hold on to him until the referee forces him to let go.
Championship rounds are here. He's up big. Pernell Whitaker's hurt by a big shot.
Clincy.
Mayweather's on the bad end of an uppercut. Whitaker's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now. Let me see it.
Money's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it. He's gotten it. A well-placed overhand right. Unable to connect by Money.
Unload right now.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. And he ties up on the inside. Whitaker's combination punching is working well here. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Mayweather's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. And round 11 comes to an end. Whitaker's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Pernell Whitaker.
Keep moving. You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
That's a big right hand there. Whitaker's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Whitaker's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Not the most accurate. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Come on now.
Whitaker's trying to find a way to survive. The way he's doing it right now, he's holding on. He's clinching his opponent.
And they work on it just like you do in other sports. I mean, in football, you work on a goal line defense. This is his goal line defense, making sure no touchdown is scored or no more punches come.
Keep moving.
A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Money. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left-hand score. Big shot he just scored with. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring. So that's all it took. One good shot. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's career hits a major speed bump tonight.
Well, there were doubts about his beard coming in, and those doubts were realized.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Started to be